Now today we're filming. We're hard at work. Hey England, Arkansas, Toronto, the T-Dot in the house. Shooting's going well. Yeah, we've already gotten a bunch of stuff. We've been going since like, I don't know, I was up at 5 a.m. I'm not tired. I'm good. Barcelona, somewhere I've never been. Missouri. Burnaby. I used to live in Burnaby. That's the last place that I lived in Canada. Over by Metrotown. I got people from all over the place today. I'm only in Alberta for one day. So I flew in last night and I leave straight after filming today and head back to the airport. Same with my brothers. We're all out of here. Florida, North Carolina. Who needs sleep? Sleep is highly overrated. So we used to live in the same area. Yeah, I lived in this house over there with Drew. We bought it, renovated it. And it was an interesting area too because we were one of the only houses in amongst a bunch of businesses. It was kind of cool. Right next to a bakery. Hypnotherapy. Actually, hypnotherapy's on my list. I've never tried it, but I am open to it. That's probably the one thing that I know of that I haven't tried. Cake. I want cake too. Favorite Radiohead song? My Iron Lung, I think. Queen of Scots. Representing. I do a lot of meditation. I'm a very deep individual. Utah. Favorite cake? I love cake in general. But probably wedding cake. That is one of the only reasons I go to a wedding is to have the cake. We got all sorts of queens in the house. Favorite TV show right now? Maybe Game of Thrones. Cake or pie? I'll take both. I'll have one of each, please. I do eat a lot of salmon. Have I been tested for lead? Yes, I have. I had insomnia way before I started eating sushi. And I didn't like salmon when I was younger. Oh, you like that message to Annalie? Yeah, well, I feel that it is very important to tell the people that you love them, and just make sure they know exactly how you feel. Am I running for president? No. There's no way that I would ever get elected for president. Too many skeletons. I gotta be quiet because they're filming right now. Yeah, I used to hate salmon, but I've definitely turned around. I like both cooked and raw. Well, too much of our society is very closed off with their feelings. I think we'd be in a lot better place if people were more open with their love and their emotions. And maybe not the hateful side, but the positive emotions. You can still hear me? I'll send you some good vibrations. Do I like Trump? Let's not go down that road. I think he's an interesting man. D's nuts. Skeletor for president. posted that on my personal Facebook yesterday, a picture of Skeletor, 2016. Elvis Presley. It was all a hoax. Did I see Rex, or did I see someone just mention Rex? Oh, I'm just in the basement of this house where we're doing some work right now. This is where we have like our makeup set up. Russia. I've never been to Russia either. I'd love to go. Oh, well, I love Rex too. He's been my best friend for a long, long time. Hola. Oh, I hear them. They're about to start filming. I would like to go to Russia. I've never been. I'm talking quiet because they're filming in the next room. Oh, lots of questions coming in. I can't even keep up. You like my hypnotic whispering? Oh man, I can't even read these questions. They're flying by so fast. Oh, well, wish your parents a good trip for me. I'd like to see Russia myself. Do I think Drew would make a good president? Yes, Drew would. He's businesslike, but he's smart, compassionate. That's key. And grounded. You have to be grounded to be someone like the president. And that's, I think, where Trump has an issue. He's not grounded. I don't actually know what the date of my parents' anniversary is, but 50. The next one's 50. Property Brothers International. Trump is a trip. You know, I'll give him this. He has kept it interesting, you know. I think December. This new season. Ground him to his room. Jonathan for president. Well, you know what? I know that Jonathan would like to do something political eventually, so that's possible. I get people ask me that all the time if I wanted to like go into politics. Not a chance. I'd be the worst politician ever. Yeah, but there's a difference between answering questions and then not having enough of a filter to answer politely or in a PC way. I don't think that. I think that you can be honest without offending people. We just shot a scene where my brothers were talking about some of the pranks that I do. The last one I did, actually it's been a little while. I haven't done one since a bit earlier this year. But this is what we need to do. We need to come up with a plan, a good prank for my brothers. You guys can help me. Something epic. Unforgettable. I prefer living in the US, but that is purely because of the weather. Canada's a great nation, and it's my original home, but I don't like the winters. Exactly, Shannon. You got it. Yeah, a prank on the cruise. Good one. That's what we should do. Salmon hearts. Get a little tap on the screen there. No one wants to live in Canada. That's where you end up. no, I love my roots. I'm very, very proud to be Canadian. Oh no, there will be pranks on the cruise. I think that's a great time to do it. The cruise is in November, Sailing with the Scots, and if you don't know about it yet, you can go to www.sailingwiththescots.com. I think the tickets are 50% off right now. Show us. Show you what? Take off my shirt? Can the next one be earlier in the year? I have no idea. I was involved in the planning for it. Oh, tomorrow's the last day for 50% off. Okay, so you better get on there and book your ticket because the big sale is ending tomorrow. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing a Periscope right now is because I have some downtime. I actually have, I think, like 2 hours between my scenes that I'm doing. So why not spend it with you? Yay! Yeah. Now it can be louder because it's between scenes. Keeping an ear on it. I'm listening. I was whispering because we're actually shooting today. This is I'm on set, and they were filming in the next room over, so I didn't want to disrupt the scene because those cameras and mics pick up on everything. You're hiding at work watching this. I'm picturing you under your desk with your phone. Well, at some point my brothers might come down and come in the shot behind me once they're done their scene. Drew is not a good whisperer. He is a foghorn. I'm hotter on Periscope. Oh, thank you. That means normally that I look terrible. Okay. You can stop watching this. I don't know why you need to say that. Yeah, it's kind of smoky here. I thought that there was fires in this area, but it's not even Alberta. It's British Columbia and Washington, I think. So my thoughts go out to them. Hopefully they get those fires under control. Yeah, Drew is the voice that carries. He doesn't even need a mic. Which brother cried more? I don't know. I don't really remember any crying. Hiding in your car. Oh, they called you in. Damn it. No babies. None of us have babies. Well, Jonathan has his dogs. He's got Gracie and Stewie. Drew talks louder for sure. There's no debate there. Butts are the bomb. Okay. Are you trying to say that I should show my butt? I'll just stand like this. It'll just be a butt shot. You're not getting much gardening done because you're watching this. Canada did not declare war on the U.S. That would be very, very silly of Canada to do. I can't even read what that says. What is that? Azerbaijan Baku? Daytime Periscope. I am 39. I'm out in the country right now. Like, this is kind of the middle of nowhere, so the internet connection isn't amazing, but it seems to be working. Oh yeah? You like the off-topic? That is one of my favorite things to do, so going to start doing more again soon. Yeah, it might come and go a little bit, but I seem to have an okay connection. Russia is here. Off Topic with the Scott Brothers. So, Off Topic, for those of you that haven't listened to it, it was a radio show that my brothers and I did every Saturday. It was a weekly show. We just talked about stuff, anything. And pretty much nothing was off limits. Jonathan looks jealous. Jonathan probably works the hardest. I'm glad you like them. I'll be doing more podcasts soon. I'm going to start up basically Off Topic again myself. And then when I can get my brothers around to do it too, they'll join me. Privé? Or privet? I'm up in Canada right now, in Alberta. Yeah, it comes and goes, you know. Sometimes the connection is not too bad. Sometimes it disappears altogether. But privé. Jonathan is... I'm not sure where... I can hear Drew is actually doing a scene right now, but I'm not sure where Jonathan is. He's probably working. No rest for the wicked. You liked when I pushed them in the pool? They didn't see that coming. Yeah, so I ordered that pizza last night. I was so looking forward to it. I dug into it after I did my Periscope. And then my brothers showed up and they ate half the pizza. 110. Wow, it's getting hot. It is not that hot here. It's actually fairly cool. Yeah, it was a fun Periscope last night. I am a forgiving older brother. There we go. The scene has ended, so we can get loud again. We can get crazy. Yeah, we can Periscope on the cruise and do some live Facebook live chats too. My eyes are very blue. I'm the only blue eyes out of my brothers and I. An advice column, eh? Well, we'll keep it in mind. It's possible. The best place to visit in Vancouver. Well, Vancouver's a beautiful place, and in the summertime, you could go to the beaches. You got Kids Beach, Spanish Banks. If you want to get nude, you can go to Wreck Beach. Stanley Park is awesome. Vancouver's actually where we're from. That's where we grew up. So that's our hometown. Nude beach. Yeah, I took some videos and pictures at one just a couple weeks ago when Annalie and I were there. You're not supposed to take pictures, but I did. Yeah, I am a diehard Canucks fan. I love the Canucks. My brothers have brown eyes. Oh, sorry, they like to say hazel, but they're brown. Yeah, I'm an avid snowboarder. I hadn't gone in a while because obviously I live in Nevada. There's not a lot of snowboarding right there. But I took a trip with Annalie to Denver this last season and had a great time. Went to Breckenridge. My favorite season. It's a toss-up. I love summertime because it's beautiful and warm, but I like the fall because it's got Halloween. Jonathan and Drew. They're brown. Not winter, no. I like to snowboard, but I do not like the cold. Not my favorite. Hazel. Hazel's just a thing that people with brown eyes say. Yes, you saw it then. Kristen saw the my poor nuts at the nude beach. A naked man came and sat on them. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not gonna eat those anymore. And then on my last flight, the flight attendant came over at one point and asked me if I wanted some warm nuts. I'm like, yes, I will eat your warm nuts. Yeah, Jonathan is the man. He does the designs and he's in there with work. I mean, he's got a whole team working with him, but he's in charge. And then he allots the simple jobs to Drew.
Hey, Ada. I'm good. How are you?
Love Nutella. So good. I mean, I like hazelnut, like chocolate, I like peanut butter. Combine all those things, and I'm in heaven. Well, I don't live at that house in Vegas. I only go there if I'm going to relax. So that's Jonathan and Drew and Linda that live there. But when they're not there, no one. Drew does get his hands dirty once in a while. He was complaining about that today, how he never gets any credit. But in the last, I would say just the last year, he has really been like diving in and getting his hands dirty. Before that, it was years where he did not want to touch anything that was dirty or, tool related. Linda's Drew's girlfriend. How's Anomaly? She's good. I told her last night that the fans had coined a new nickname for her, and she likes it. So officially, Annalie Bell's nickname will be Anomaly. We all started flipping houses and renovating back in our early 20s and kind of self-taught. Like we did a lot of houses and learned as we go. And then Jonathan actually got some schooling on it and kind of took it to the master level. Hey, Nova Scotia. PB&J. Anomaly and Proppy. Jonathan's nickname. Oh, well, Jonathan has a few nicknames. I'll tell you a couple. So we've always coined the one John the Way, which means that he would always ask you to do something that was on the way, but it was nowhere near being on the way. So that's where John the Way came from. There was also John Sense. So it's kind of like nonsense, but it came from Jonathan, so it was John Sense. Love bananas and peanut butter. That was always what I had when I was like really young in school. Oh, getting tattooed, huh? Gonna be a big week. I have 2 tattoos booked for October with fans that bought the perk, the Kilimanjaro perk of getting a matching tattoo with me. Yeah, John Sense. It's like when you tell me something, and I'd be like, that's John Sense. Drew, yes, Drew has nicknames as well. You want to hear some of those? So we always called him the coach because when we were younger, he was constantly trying to prep and like talk up the people around him, like his brothers and his friends when it came to dating and girls and all that kind of stuff. So we started calling him the coach. My dad called him Garth because it was like I'd never even seen it, but it was apparently some sort of a Scottish comic book character, and my dad thought he looked like him, so Garth stuck. Alfie, because Alfred is his middle name, so sometimes we called him Alfie. Goofy Goo, I remember calling him that, because Drew was always fairly big, and we'd make fun of him that he was like big and dumb. He's not dumb, but we'd make fun of it. Oh, I've got a few nicknames. Let's see. Over the years, my friends' parents or my friends' moms used to call me the Velvet Voice. Oh, hey, buddy. Hello, dog running. Uh, More recently, coined from Saturday Night Live, they made a joke about me and called me Proppy. It was actually Ed Norton that did that. And that stuck. So people have been calling me Proppy a lot lately. I'm good with that. I'll take it. Love sushi. That is all three of our favorite food. Sushi. No, it wasn't Stewie or Gracie. They're not here. Oh yeah, some people call me JD Cool, and there's also been J Dork. But I mean, we went over this last time. Like that's not such a nice one. Yes, one of the best parts of Vancouver is there is sushi everywhere, and it's so affordable too. You can like go out on a few dollars and eat sushi. J Dizzle. I can be a bit of a dork. I mean, I can accept that, but no one wants to be called that as their nickname. Drew can be preppy. I'll be proppy. He's preppy. Sleepless, yeah, that's an accurate one. I heard that there's a lot more sushi in Calgary than there used to be because there really back when I lived in Calgary, there was maybe like 3 or 4 sushi places in all of town that I can recall. Uh-oh. Look at that. We've just created a new nickname for Drew. So you guys can all tweet Drew and tell him that. Tell him that we came up with his new name. We all have a little bit of OCD in us. And, I feel like it's as prevalent as you let it be. Why is he such a diva? I don't know. I don't know. South Dakota. McSteamy. Now we're getting the Grey's Anatomy nicknames. Detail oriented. Yes, that's a better way to put it. More politically correct. McDreamy. There's already McDreamy. Or there was. McDrew. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like a McDonald's poor cousin. Are you having dinner at McDonald's? No, I'm going to McDrew. It's gluten free. Hey, back again. Just came to say hi. Do I like to dance or do I like dance music? No, we won't talk about McDreamy. That's a sore point. I don't know what kind of dog it is. It looks like kind of a... Do anyone remember the movies, like the Benji movies? It looks kind of like that. I am friend to the animals. Yeah, So you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a Benji dog. We just went over that in a scene. We filmed a whole scene not even an hour ago where my brothers were totally making fun of how I dance by myself. And then they tried to make me do it on camera in front of everybody. Nat Tubbs the cat. New shows. I'm sure there will be. I probably will have a new show to do this later this year, or maybe early in the next year. I never know what network I'm going to be doing one for, though. It could be because I work, and the boys also work for Scripps Networks, and they own a bunch of channels. So they have HGTV, they have DIY Network, they've got Great American Country, Food Network, Travel Network. So I could be on any of those. But between you and me, if I had a preference, I think I'd like to do something with travel next. I will say hi to Annalie. She's not up yet, so I don't want to bother her, but she's back in Vegas. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with Food Network, though. I mean, that's not really my wheelhouse at this point. I eat food, so in that respect, yeah, maybe I am an expert. Scott Channel. Yeah, we are really getting enough content and shows that we could have an entire channel just for our stuff. Okay, for those of you, I should explain a few things. For those of you who are on here who don't know who I am, my name is JD Scott, and I am a host for HGTV and DIY and Great American Country. Annalie Bell, who I keep referring to, that's my girlfriend. She's a model, and great love of my life. Sushi across America. Anomaly, yeah. And Annalie's nickname now is Anomaly. Anomaly. Just Googled me. Oh. It brought up all the good and the bad. Globe Trekker. I've got a few ideas. Often the networks will come and talk to us and say, do you have any ideas or anything that you'd like to be doing? And I do have some ideas, some travel-y ideas, so stay tuned. Waco, Texas. Home of the Gaines. Yeah, I've gone skydiving before. And my best friend Rex Cable, he just asked me if I would go again with him. I said yes. Am I in my old bedroom? No. This isn't the house that we grew up in. Property Brothers at Home is season 2, which is on the ranch. It will be airing, I think, on HGTV in the U.S. in December. What sport am I best at? I'm a big hockey fan, but I can't say I'm the best at playing hockey. League of Legends. That's the sport that I'm best at. I rock. You'll have to wait till December for this show. But we've got lots of other ones on. You got your Property Brothers, you got your Buying and Selling, you got your All-American Amusement Parks. Sprinkled in there, some HGTV Insider, some DIY Insider, and then my new show, my new web series starts next month. It will be Can I Come In? Some pretty interesting stuff on there. Our dad taught us a few things because he completed our houses growing up. Oh, that was a Drew that just darted by and ballet jumped past.
What are we doing?
Periscope.
Oh, really?
By the way, so the people just gave you a new nickname.
Oh, great.
So what's Drew's nickname now?
Hi, Drew. Everybody's saying hi, Drew. Hi, everybody.
Preppy.
Preppy. So you're Proppy.
I'm
I'll
Proppy.
take that.
You're Preppy.
How do but right now, who am I dressing like? Anybody?
He's more like Jonathan right now.
Exactly. I look like Jonathan. We're doing construction, so I have to look the part. I'm actually doing Periscope later on, too. So all of you that are on Periscope, come back in a little bit. I'm going to do one this afternoon, too. Any questions while I'm here?
So check him out, Mr. Drew Scott, later on.
Mm-hmm. Come on, someone give me a question before I leave.
Got a question for Drew? He's just running through.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan? Question mark? That's not a question. That's a statement.
These are all just statements here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
can you swim?
Can I swim? I am a killer swimmer. I took lessons when I was younger. I'm basically known as Dolphin Boy. That's my other nickname.
Dolphin Boy.
Dolphin Boy, out.
I was actually giving them some of your old nicknames as well.
Like?
The Coach.
Hey.
And
I helped many a lonely man.
many lonely men find love. Garth, as per our dad.
Mm-hmm. Twig, stick.
Can I cook? Yes. You know what, though? These days, I find I don't have nearly as much time to cook, so I've gotten on board, actually, with what you guys do. I've been buying meals, like pre-prepared meals. So you're still eating healthy, but you get that home-cooked feeling. Dolphin Boy. North Carolina. Sporks? I have a spork. You know, I bought it specifically for my Kilimanjaro climb, and I never used it, not even once, because they provided like all the utensils. But I had this really great spork, still waiting to be used. Twigs and sticks. Pork and beans. I have been to Indiana. I don't remember where, but I know I have been there. Too late for what? Jonathan, I think he's outside setting up to shoot right now. What defines a great spork? So this one was all miniature. It wasn't like a full-size spork. It was like that big, and it was for camping, basically. And so you know how you use a spoon and a fork? Have you used that before? Yes, I like Star Wars. Am I excited about the movies? Yes, I'm excited about the new movies. But I also like Star Trek. Go figure. I'm like a 50-50 guy. I'm equally a fan of both. No, none of us are married. I don't have a Vader tattoo. I don't think I would do a Vader tattoo. Now, a Skeletor tattoo, that I might do. Yes, there is foods I don't like. I don't like mushrooms. That's my big one. I'm not a fan of mushrooms in any form. Don't like the smell, the taste, the texture. Oh yeah, Stargate. You know, that's my favorite of all time, Stargate.
Did I hear you saying that you like pretty well all foods except for mushrooms?
No, I was saying I don't like mushrooms in any form. I also don't eat red meat or pork anymore.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what do you think of candy canes?
I don't mind them anymore.
What?
Yes.
He used to get sick. He would throw up pretty much.
Yeah.
Except for he doesn't like throwing up, so he would make himself sick for a week because he didn't want to throw up.
No, I did throw up on one of you guys because they were teasing me as a kid, like, candy cane.
That's me.
And I was like, bleh.
How about cooked carrots? Do you like cooked carrots?
Yeah. That was you that didn't like steamed carrots when you were a kid.
That was you.
No, I always liked carrots.
Oh. All right. There are other foods. I'm going to think of what they are, but there are other ones.
Brussels sprouts. I don't like Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts. Do little caramelized onions with them.
Caramelized onions, yes, I'll take those. 7 Years in Tibet, yeah, it was a good movie. A few years back. Pristine hands. Are my hands pristine? No, I would never be a hand model. I've got like scars all over them from renovation disasters. I mean, I've never had a accident on the site. Drew will get dirty today. Yeah, we're all doing some work. What is my weirdest tattoo? Well, I have a little devil and a little angel on my legs. I've got a voodoo doll on one of my feet holding a pumpkin. I've got lots of tattoos in various places that you don't usually get to see.
You're welcome.
Aqua, the band, or Agua, the water? I'm in Alberta right now.
Oh, I know. We're great, aren't we?
Wow, you're on me. Oh yeah, I got my family tattoo as well. There's that one right there. You're here! I'm there! Wait, I'm confused. Annalie and I actually... Okay, so when I got my devil and angel on my legs, it's a series of 4 tattoos, and we went in together, and she got the other 2. She got the Grim Reaper and Ghost. So I'm going back in, and I'm going to get the Ghost and the Grim Reaper on the other side. And then her and I will have matching tattoos. No, the devil is part of the world. It's just a representation of good, bad, light, dark. You know, and you can't have one without the other. It'd be silly to assume that there's only good or there's only, like, an angel when there has to be both. There has to be balance.
Speaking of angels, I just showed up.
This guy.
No?
You were asking where he was. McSteamy, they were calling you?
Yes.
Yeah.
McSteamy?
Yeah.
My ears are burning.
Oh, we got our director just walked past.
If that's what you could call him.
Wow.
Genius is what I also call him.
Love it. Loving what I'm hearing.
Handsome man.
I also call JD full of beep.
Who's the smartest sibling? Obviously me.
Let's check IQs. We definitely know it's not Drew.
I hear the peanut gallery piping in. When you ask who's the smartest, Jonathan yelled in, "It's definitely not Drew." I'm not on for a while, right?
Okay.
There you go, well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Which brother has the body hair phobia? I don't think any of us like body hair. Drew is the only one that's had like full laser everywhere. I've had some laser. Actually, Jonathan's had some laser too.
But he's still the hairiest brother.
Well, because he said after the first time that I'll never do it again. It was so painful. Whereas Drew has had like every inch of his body laser.
It's because I'm a competitive swimmer, and it's important to be aerodynamic.
Except right here. This is
Yes,
that one is-
I've done it from here to here. I've done it from here.
Did you
to
actually?
here.
You actually did that section?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't have to shave. I just have to trim my beard. I never have to shave. It stays perfect shape all the time.
I do have to trim this.
I have a bald spot. I did not laser this. I just have a bald spot.
I
one.
have a spot right here that doesn't fill in, but thankfully our gracious makeup person filled that in for me.
So when I went and did laser, I did it, and it's painful. Especially certain areas are painful. I won't say which areas those are. And I said to Jonathan, I'm like, no, it's not bad at all. Go ahead. Actually, the chest is very painful. And I said, no, don't worry about it. You're fine. And Jonathan, being the hairy chest beast that he is, he went in and did it. And he said he nearly cried like a child. It was so sore.
I don't find it that bad, but then I get tattooed, so I've been tattooed all over the place.
And you use numbing cream, right?
No.
Ooh,
Lasering doesn't take too long. It's fairly fast, depending on the person that you go to. But you have to go a bunch of times, and that's the problem, is finding the time to go back. Because it ends up taking, I think, like 8 to 10 visits. So, of everywhere that I've been tattooed, by far, the most painful is the top of the feet. That is the one that I've had to, like, bite down. Tell Jonathan that you love his hairy chest. I don't think I'm going to say that to him. Jonathan, we love your hairy chest. Sometimes it's not even about getting rid of all the hair. It's just about making it a little bit less and easily managed. I hairy right now? Oh no, I'm not. I shaved. Taco meat? That just sounds bad. I know some other things that have been called taco meat. Be a man. Suck it up. Yeah, to the people just like walking around, the crew. Like, what are those guys talking about? They just think I'm crazy. And JD was just sitting at this table, staring ahead, talking away to himself. That's what it looks like to them. TMI, no such thing. Anyone that knows me knows that there's no such thing as TMI because I'll say it all. No, I don't have a Ferrari. I'm not a Ferrari guy. I'm a muscle car guy. Pizza slice on your tongue, so you could always eat pizza. It's either genius or crazy. I don't know which. No secrets. No mas. Any sports? Any sporting type things? I love to rollerblade. Does that count? Time to go be productive. Go back to work. Not for me yet. Someone just said that. Yeah, we're all swimmers. I probably haven't swam nearly as much in the last couple of years as I used to. I got this like a little bit of a phobia about public pools in recent years after reading a few articles online. No, they do not have any tattoos. There was a time, a long, long time ago, where the three of us were supposed to get like a matching tattoo together, but they chickened out. Yeah, they can be nasty. I mean, especially when you get the ones that are full of the various diseases that are out there and in absurdly high quantities. What car am I working on? I'm working on a 79 Camaro right now. Restoring that little by little. It's hard finding the time, though, especially when I am flying out of town every 2 days. So as we talk, I'm gonna wander over to the craft service table and get some food because we got some deliciousness over here. So anyone who's not in the TV or film industry, we always have something called craft service, which is just snacks. It's a snack table. I'm going to take some of these guys because I love salt and vinegar, and of course some Reese's because I love peanut butter and chocolate. I would kind of like some fruit too, but I'll get the fruit after. We'll start with this good stuff first. This all set up again. There we go. Whew. Yeah, salt and vinegar is my favorite. Oh, you know what? I need some water too. Waters are all upstairs. Okay. I'll just suck it up and deal. I can't actually show you a little bit more because this is it's a closed set. You know, this hasn't been aired yet, so I can't show you guys too much. I'm gonna get thirsty, all right. Oh yeah, gotta love those Spickies. I think they're baked. There's healthy food there. There's veggies and fruit, and normally we have like granola bars and peanuts and all sorts of good stuff. So sassy. Wasabi upsets my stomach, Jeannie. Otherwise I would. I saw someone asking what size Annalie's neck is, and I don't know. I'm not sure. It's regular sized. She doesn't have like an extra big neck or anything, so I almost would say regular sized. Whereas I have a very, very thick neck. I've been sent some stuff by fans, and it's like necklaces, but it doesn't even fit. Stop making fun of my fat neck. I like pepper a lot. If I ever get like wings, that's one of my favorites is salt and pepper. Well, I don't know why I would be gay if I was just talking about my girlfriend, but there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe I go both ways. Who knows? I'm not going to tell you. No, I do have a very thick neck. Whenever I buy shirts, I have to buy a fairly large neck size, like dress shirts, fairly large neck size. But then the body of the shirt is always really huge, so I have to get it tailored in. No, I haven't tried those Lays. I've had Lays, like regular Lays. Wait, are you asking if I've been laid? Normally I do have music in the background, but I can't right now because I don't have anything. I only have my phone. Become a bouncer at a bar? Give up all the hosting and just go be a bouncer at a bar. And what's even worse is I have to be careful when I'm working out a lot, which I used to do. I just started working out again, but if I'm working out a lot, my neck gets even bigger, and then I'm in real trouble. I am a TV host. Or just don't wear shirts. Yeah, I'll just do all my stuff topless. Sorry guys if I don't answer your questions. It's not that I'm avoiding them. It's just sometimes they pop in and fade away so fast I don't get to see. Am I doing anything with music? I'm not yet, but I really want to this year because one of my passions has always been music and I love to sing. So I'm going to try and put together some music this year, and it will definitely be of the rock variety. So good. It's one of the best inventions of all time. I kind of fiddle around with guitar and bass. I can't claim to play them, but I fiddle around with them. On the cabinet. Oh, when I was on my cabinet in the hotel room, when I was standing up there. Yeah, I've traveled to a lot of countries. So when I was Adam Lambert impersonator, I was actually singing. So I was up on stage dancing around and singing, but we had a track behind us. So there was times where in certain parts of the songs that Adam does, I couldn't reach it. Like that guy's got a range. So I could back off if it got to one of those parts and not sing that part. But I was singing a lot, and when I did that, I had a really good range. My voice had improved, and I tried singing one of his songs a couple months ago, and I couldn't do it. I'm like, nope, I've lost it. It is not like riding a bike. Drew plays guitar very well. And Jonathan has started playing piano, and he's not too bad. Well, thank you very much. Hallmark movie? Yeah. Or something on Lifetime. 3 of us. 3 brothers dealing with tragedy. But in the end, they all come together. Play something. Just randomly? I don't even have anything I could play. I just played the hair wax for you. Pick my nose. No, I'm definitely not going to do that. My brother's eyes are brown, hazel, sorry, whatever. Yeah, we'd love to host SNL. Our background is all like sketch comedy. And it's been a few years. SNL would be a lot of fun. One of these days. No, I haven't been to Japan, and that is number 1 on my list right now. So I have like kind of a priority list of traveling, and Japan's at the top of it. Japan and then Egypt. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon? Well, I mean, I love all that stuff that Jimmy Fallon does, like at the beginning of his show, or just the sketches or challenges that he does. That's right up our alley. I'm kind of an actor. I used to do some acting. Now I'm mostly just a host. I host TV shows, and I have a couple web series that I do. Just all around, on-camera idiot. That's what I do. Hollywood Game Night. I've seen that once. But you can see us on Family Feud if you'd like to see that. So what was that? Just last week. My brothers and I did Celebrity Family Feud. Idiot, dork, TV host, whatever you want to call me. It's all good. I am not related to Justin Timberlake. Very talented man, though. We don't know when it's airing yet. We'll let you know. Probably in the next month and a half. I know of Indonesia. I have heard of the country. Dorks are so hot right now. So hot. In this light, I'm looking a little grayish on the side here. Silver Fox. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Family Feud on the cruise. Lip sync battle. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing right now. And I used to do stuff like that, like for videos, and there's the dub smashes, and it's fun. You can only see me from the nose down because of the comments. Well, I have my head at the top half of the screen for that reason, but I can't really go any higher, otherwise it'll cut off the other half of my face. We'll just do this from now on. I'll just be a mouth, a floating mouth. I hear that a lot. I do hear that I look like Harry Connick Jr. Now it's all Nick. All Nick. The Marx Brothers? I don't know what you're talking about. Or maybe the Stooges? Wah, 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 wah. Get to the chopper! Nope, not at my parents'. Oh, I think that Drew is going to do a Periscope now. I think that's what he was motioning from outside. I think everyone goes commando once in a while. Were you saying that you're doing a Periscope now?
Yeah, I'm going to do one there if that's all right.
Okay. Well, I am going to sign off then. If Drew's going to do a Periscope, maybe he wants to even use my little stand that I have here.
Oh, I like the stand. So, you guys, stay on. There are a whole bunch of you. Come back on, and JD and I are both still going to be doing a Periscope from my account.
Yeah, so go over to Mr. Drew Scott, and we'll see you there. Okay, guys? Bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun.